Hello, everyone. This is Fifth Street Improv. We've been working on a new game, and we decided to see what everyone thinks of it. Joining us today, we have Amber Hutcherson, give a wave. We have Megan Drianis. We have Sarah Schell. And I am Carl Hutcherson. The game that we are working on is called Speed Dating. The way it's going to work is we are going to have one person be a date. We've decided that that person will be Amber. And I am going to kick Amber out into the waiting room so she doesn't know what we are doing. Goodbye, Amber.
Hi, Amber. See you soon.
So, Megan, Sarah, and I are each going to decide what our personalities are, who our individual characters are. And once we readmit Amber, we are each given 1 minute to have a conversation with Amber so she can figure out who we are. So first question is, what should Megan's character be? Sarah, do you have any ideas?
Megan, I don't know. Weirdly, Carol Baskin is the first thing that's coming to mind, and I don't know anything about Carol Baskin. So that's
I've never seen the show.
I don't even know the reference.
Really?
It's a Tiger King.
Okay. Now I do know the reference. Julia Roberts. How about Julia Roberts? Could you do that?
I don't know much about her.
Okay. Let's do Winnie the Pooh. Could you do Winnie the Pooh?
Hold on.
Eeyore?
How about Eeyore?
You can do Eeyore?
No, I was thinking Eeyore, probably.
All right.
Ben.
Hey.
Okay.
Hi, Ben.
So,
Surprise, Ben.
So, Megan, what would be a suggestion for Sarah?
How about a dairy farmer?
Ooh.
I like that. That's
okay.
good. Okay, so who am I?
Would you like to be a pirate?
Of course, I would like to be a pirate. Okay. So, Sarah, let's have you go first. Megan, you can go second, and then I'll come in last. And whenever you hear the, if I can get to my timer again, there it is. Whenever you hear the timer go off, you've got to exit out, and the next person will enter in. So, let's. Sarah,
I'm first.
Starting.
Yep.
Okay.
Time starts now.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I am really very good right now, but I don't have much time. I got my girls waiting on me, and they're gonna be starting to get antsy if I'm running late. So,
well, the speed dating thing sounds like it's a good thing for you. So do you like your job?
I absolutely love my job. I am up before the crack of dawn every day to go take care of my girls, and they are just out there bawling, ready to see me. When I get out there, they are just happy. What do you do?
I actually teach Croatian.
Don't even know what that is.
No, that's what I hear from a lot of people. So, back to your thing. Are your girls that are waiting on you? So I'm assuming they're hungry and you like feed them so early in the morning?
That's the time for our first date. We need to switch up.
Hi, how are you?
Hello. It's nice.
You don't sound like you're so good today.
That's my everyday.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's okay.
So Where are you from?
I'm out here in the middle of nowhere.
Um,
Don't really know where I'm going.
wow. So Eeyore, I'm not sure if I can handle the depression.
No one can. It's okay.
I'm sure your friends love you.
Yeah, my friends do love me.
I always like it when you have the balloon tied on your tail.
Speaking of, I've lost my tail again.
It happens a lot.
And it's
I gotta go
Switch
find
Day
it.
again. Thank you, everyone, for following the rules.
Hi.
This here 60-second parley be a little much for my liking.
Do you like them shorter than that normally?
I like parlays to take a long time. We can get through the grog and start really breaking into the rum.
I imagine your parrot doesn't like the long ones though.
The parrot, he likes to fly around.
I imagine.
Yeah, he steals things from the other ships.
Since we're kind of in this weird situation, do you have a peg leg there? Because peg legs have always kind of, made me a little hot and bothered.
Aye, lassie, I got 2 peg legs for you.
Two peg legs. Do you got a hook too?
Not on me hands.
I'm not sure if the pirate's life is quite for me.
It's not for everyone. Lots of sea and lots of air and lots of salt water to deal with.
Yeah, I get a little motion sick.
Then no, the life on a ship would not be right for you, lassie.
I do like explosions though. Do you blow things up?
All the time. Best part of the job, firing the cannons and blowing things up.
Do you have a lot of men on your ship?
I got a crew of 25 strong souls.
Do they bathe regularly?
I throw them in the water as much as I can. But they're calling me now. I have to go. I'll send you back to the first your dates.
All right, so back again.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back out there. Bessie's about to kick the bucket, and I'm gonna have a big mess to clean up if I don't hurry back out there.
I've been thinking about it. My grandpa was a farmer, and I've always kind of missed that life. So, you being a dairy farmer, I kind of might like to experience that again. What do you say?
Oh, well, we'll have to get together really soon. Right now, it's time for me to get back out there. We'll get together and you can come and help me milk.
Oh, that sounds great.
I really hope you're a morning person.
Yeah, well, like 3:30, 4 o'clock. Sound good?
Yes. And
Absolutely.
you make good pies?
Absolutely.
I love pie. Like, oh my goodness. Yes. We need to go on a date.
We do. And
yes.
What else I make? I make cheese. So you're being a dairy farmer and me being a cheese maker is going to be fantastic.
It's a match made in the farm. This is just perfect.
It is.
Oh my goodness.
So 3:30 tomorrow in the morning?
A.M.
Yes, absolutely.
3:30 a.m. I'll send you coordinates real quick.
Okay.
I'll have to do them to you.
All right. Sounds good. Okay. Nice to meet you. Bye.
Awesome meeting you. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. That has been, we've been 5th Street Improv showing you a new game of ours we're calling Speed Dating.
Hello, everyone. This is 5th Street Improv again. We decided to bring you another game this evening. Now we are doing one that's called Mr. Oblivious. This is a game that we came up with all our lonesome, so we're kind of proud of it. This is a 3-person game. We are going to have Megan functioning as a host, and she will know 3 pieces of information that she has to give to me. She will know where we are at, who I am, and who Sarah is. At the end of a minute and a half, Megan will leave the conversation. Amber will readmit Sarah from the waiting room, and then I will have 1 minute to tell Sarah who I am, who she is, and where we're at. Yeah, so terrifying everything. So Amber, go ahead and kick us to the waiting room.
Bye.
Okay, Megan. So,
All right.
where should they be and who should they be?
Okay. Do you have any ideas? Any thoughts?
You said you were kind of sketchy on famous people.
Yeah, not the best at conveying. I don't know much about famous people. I don't follow famous people.
Well, it could be characters. How about one of them is
Characters.
Superman?
Okay.
Who's the other person?
Let's see. Let's think of how about
Mr. Rogers?
I was gonna say Mufasa from Lion King.
That sounds good to me. Okay, so we have
Okay.
Superman and Mufasa. And where are they? Baseball game?
Okay. Let's do
Okay.
that. So
All right.
let's see. Carl's gonna be Superman,
Okay.
and Sarah will be Mufasa, and we're at a baseball game.
Okay. So I am going to let Carl in and start your time at 1:30, and I will give you time notifications as we go through.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. No pressure.
No pressure. And Carl should be joining us any second. And hi, Carl.
Hi.
And go.
Okay, so we're getting ready to start the game. So let's find our seat. I'm
Okay.
sure you can just fly over to your seat, so it's fine. No big deal.
Okay.
Yep. You got your peanuts?
Oh,
your hat? Your cap?
Yep.
Okay, cool. You got your peanuts? You ready?
I am
Okay.
ready. I love baseball. I love baseball.
Right? Who doesn't? It's awesome.
I know.
All right. You want to just fly over there and get us some nachos real quick and then fly back?
1 minute.
Fly over there?
Or
Okay,
do you
sure.
need
Sure.
a telephone booth first. Well, I mean, that's fine. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
we're gonna have another friend join us. Yeah.
Okay.
But they die in the middle of the movie. It's so
They-
sad.
They die in the middle of the movie?
Yeah, but they're such a great father, and it's just sad how it happened. They leave the little one, and to take care of the rock.
30.
Rock.
To
But,
take
you
care
know,
of the dog?
uncles are mean. What can I say?
You know, in my long life, I've met several uncles. Not a lot of them are mean, but the dies in the middle of the movie.
10.
Yeah. Well, the beginning, not really the
At
middle.
the beginning, and something
Yeah.
about a rock.
Yeah.
And you're done, Megan.
You're welcome.
Oh, thanks.
Bye.
We'll be seeing you again.
I'm sure.
Amber, did you readmit Sarah?
Yeah, she is joining.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Sorry.
Oh, hey, you've made it. I've got some peanuts and Cracker Jacks for you. You know, I've secured us some tickets. I had to take the TARDIS and go back a little bit to get us better seats, but you know, I was able to manipulate time a little bit, and we've got some great seats here.
At the circus? Are we coming to the circus?
Oh, no, not the circus, not the
No.
circus.
30.
I've got my baseball cap here.
Oh, take me out to the ball game?
Yeah,
Oh,
you know, we're
Oh,
here.
that is so exciting. This must not be 2020 anymore.
No, it's not 2020 anymore. I mean,
Stadiums are all closed where I am.
yeah,
The stadiums are all closed where I came from.
I've got a TARDIS. Why would I go with 2020?
Right.
And I'm sorry to know, spoilers, But
And time.
so bring Megan back in. Or Megan, you can turn back on now.
Okay, I'm here.
Because, I mean, I know being an uncle, I mean, I have been an uncle.
Uncles are mean.
Knowing that you're going to die and leave someone to take care of a rock.
Take care of Pride Rock. Because, you know, uncles, they're jealous and they want to take over the kingdom and they can't. So
You know,
they kill you.
Pride Rock is
Well, they kill their
an
brother.
important thing
It's
to
not,
know.
huh?
Simba?
Oh, no. Simba is your son.
Simba is your son.
Simba is your son.
I am so proud. I couldn't be more proud of my son. There was a little while there when he was prodigal. I was worried there for a minute, but you know, he came back and did what he needed to do.
So what's your name again? I'm drawing blank.
I'm the king. I'm the Lion King, but I don't know. I don't know what my name is.
So
oh, somebody!
or you muted me.
You know it. Oh,
There, now I can speak again.
Scar.
So who am I? While you're thinking about that, tell me who I am, because you know people have different names for me.
Different names for you.
I mean, I have a TARDIS. I've got my sonic screwdriver. Any place, time in history that you want to go, let's go right now.
Well, I was thinking like, I'm so blank right now. Star Trek. I almost said Star Wars. I'm like, that is the wrong place, but that's not right either.
It is not. I am from space, but
Right.
yeah,
It's
my
TARDIS.
spaceship is.
I can
a
totally
phone booth.
picture where I need to be, but I'm not.
Actually, my spaceship is a police box.
Is it-
It's what it looks
Oh,
like. Anyway, its chameleon circuit is broken.
You don't live in the telephone booth. You just change clothes there.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm completely wrong about who I was.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are.
I'm a reporter.
Okay.
I am actually a reporter.
Are you Clark Kent?
Apparently, yes.
But okay. So you're Clark Kent and you have taken me to a ball game and I am the Lion King, although I don't know my name.
You know, Mustafa, I think we can go with the Lion King.
When I fell down the rock, down the cliff, I hit my head several times and it caused me to have memory issues in depth.
So to recap, Sarah, who are you?
I'm the Lion King, but I don't know my name.
Mustafa.
Mufasa.
Who am I?
Yeah, thank you.
Who am I?
Clark Kent.
That's my, secret identity.
You're Superman.
Thank you. And
Thank
where
you.
are we at?
We are at a ball game eating
And I love me some
and
peanuts and
Cracker
crackers.
Jacks. Yes.
Yes.
So thank you, everyone. This has been Fifth Street Improv.
Hello, everyone. This is Fifth Street Improv again. We are here to present you with our final scene of the night. This is a game called Good, Bad, and Ugly. In it, we have 3 radio hosts giving advice to callers. One of them will give good advice. One of them will be giving not so good advice. And then the third person will be giving really not so good advice. I will be the first caller, so hey, you guys, I am a long-time listener, but this is my first time really calling in with a question. So I've been having a problem with my neighbor lately. He mows his yard constantly. Like, he finishes his yard and then starts up again. It's like 6 in the morning he starts till 10:30 at night. the man is obsessive. I can't sleep, I can't think, I can't bring people over. What can I do?
Well, that's a very good question, because a lot of people have difficulties with their neighbors. So what I would suggest is going over on a day when you're not irritated, because going into any conversation irritated is a bad thing, but going over, asking him if you could have a small discussion with him and try to set some boundaries about him, at what time he could start mowing his lawn, at what time he needs to finish mowing his lawn, because let's face it, you work, you need sleep. And so just don't be aggressive towards him. And, you know, bringing him some cookies or some other nice treat is a nice way to like smooth out some problems. So I suggest you just go over there calmly and see how receptive he is to setting some boundaries.
Okay.
No. I don't know anything about being respectful and setting boundaries and all of that. Peace and love and not being, but here's what you're going to do. I think you're talking about mowing a lawn. Sounds to me like you're possibly in a southern state. So here's what I assume you probably make a lot of sweet tea. So you have sugar on hand. You're going to wait till that bastard goes to bed, and you're going to go and put sugar in the tank on the lawnmower and any other equipment that has motors that he has. It doesn't matter. Everybody around you has sugar. They will never figure it out, and they will never be able to pin it on you. Sugar in the tank.
I might be able to work with that.
Yeah, that might work, but I have the real solution. You're going to go to the gas station. You're going to fill a can full of gas. You're going to take that gas can and you're going to sprinkle it all over his lawn, all over it. Then you're going to light a match and you're going to set it on fire.
I like fire. Okay, rotate.
Hi guys, I'm so glad that I got in, because I'm really worried. I went to the store yesterday and I forgot to wear a mask, and I was in there for quite a long time. How long before the coughing starts? Should I be worried? This COVID-19 thing, I don't know.
So ladies, thank you for letting me join the show. I think I can handle the, let me take a stab at this one if you don't mind. So not wearing proper personal protective equipment is a problem in this time, in this day and age. But the fact that you've recognized that you screwed up and are wanting to take corrective actions, that is good. So the first thing that you really need to do is kind of isolate yourself and avoid people. And they really say that you need to do it for 2 weeks. So you need to stay home for 2 weeks. It's terrible, I know, but it's what you've got to do. And pay attention to breathing issues, pay attention to like bad coughing issues. If you have anything like that, go to the hospital, and there are some tests that they can do, and hopefully you dodged a bullet, because it's not a good thing if you catch it.
Okay.
That's all fine and dandy, but here's the thing. She might have it, she might not have it. We all know that if you might have it, you're supposed to like be by yourself for 2 weeks, which, let's face it, sucks. So what I recommend is going and coughing on either your best friend or your significant other. And that way they have to quarantine with you. So, I mean, you're going to have to do it, but at least you won't be by yourself. Now, don't go coughing on anybody old or whatnot, because, you know, they might die. But, you know, go cough on somebody you like to spend time with. There you go.
I see this as a free pass to call into work for the next 2 weeks. You did this on purpose. I'm not really so mad at you about doing this. What you're going to do, though, I understand you're worried. This is what you're going to do. I'm sure you have sanitizer because you prepped and you got everything lined out way early when you saw that people were hoarding and getting it off the shelves. So you have sanitizer on hand. As I say on hand, it's not just for your hands. You're going to slather that up real thick on your hands. You're going to irrigate your nose with the sanitizer, and you're going to start gargling with it on a regular basis 4 times a day for the next 14 days. Guaranteed you won't get the corona. You will not get the corona, but you're going to have the next 2 weeks off work.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm loving all of your advice. I'll definitely have to get my hand sanitizer out and gargle it up.
Wow. Rotate.
Oh, that's me. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe I got through. I try to call you every week and I never get through. It just rings and rings. I'm on hold. So here I am. I need to know what to give my mom for Mother's Day, because I haven't even thought about that yet at all.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. We can totally give you some advice on that. You're gonna have to go to the store, and I would get her, those really big cards that they make now. Not the little tiny ones, but the really, really big ones that are like $15. Get her one of those. And then, like, on the blank side, fill it out with the most lovely, beautiful poem that you found on the internet or one that you wrote yourself. And just every lovely, mushy thing that you can think of, all your childhood memories. She'll love that. Add some pictures in there. Oh, just golden. She will cry and make her so happy.
Crying isn't always bad. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Moms don't really like that sappy, sentimental crap. That's something that the card makers do because they want everybody to buy more cards. That's bogus. Do what I do. So every year about this time, I go on to Missouri CaseNet and I bring up my brother's criminal convictions and I print it out. I print out his 3 divorces. I print out his arrest record for stealing pot. That was a smart one there, Billy. I print out all of it and I bind it up and I give it to my mother and say, I'm the good one. I have never been to prison because I respect you. And then she hates my brother for another year and it's good.
Okay.
Well, that's not terrible advice. Like, that's a lot of work. So really, like, this whole corona thing is ideal for right now because all you do is you call her up and like, hey mom, I've got the Rona and unfortunately I don't want to pass you anything that has been in my house because it's all contaminated. There you go.
Well, that does sound okay, but I think I'm like is your brother's CaseNet is he single?
Yeah, he just finished his 3rd divorce. You sound like you're right up his alley.
I think I am up his alley, and maybe we could like pretend that we have the Rona and quarantine together. I'm liking that. I
Just
like
when
that.
he needs another baby mama. All right, Sarah, come back on.
Oh my goodness. I have listened to you since I was like 5 years old. You guys have been on the air for so long and you have given me so much good advice over the years. But I've got a question for you, and let's face it, I am so happy that I finally get to talk to you because I've got a serious problem. This is week 5 of quarantining with my husband. Oh my God. He chews so loudly. He plays YouTube all the time, without his headphones on. He leaves his dishes all over the counter. I swear that I am going to kill him if you do not help me.
Well, I mean, that sounds very valid. 5 weeks being cooped up with the one you've chosen to spend the rest of your life with does sound pretty awful. But I'm wondering if there's any way that you could possibly just kindly mention, like, hey, sugar lumps, could you maybe like chew with your lips together? Or I'm already watching something in this room. Can you take your YouTube to another room and possibly communicate with one another now that you're forced to be together full time?
I mean, I've tried, but I guess I could like, well, you know, does anybody else have anything else to say?
I do. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to the store. When you get back, you're going to start complaining of a sore throat. And maybe even start coughing a little. Get you a little towel, warm it up, put it on your head, make it seem like you have a fever. That way, you can quarantine to the bedroom by yourself. And he can be in the other room so he doesn't get sick because he thinks you have corona. Boom.
Yeah, I gotta say, being the only man in this show makes me feel a little bit personally attacked right now. I gotta say, this kind of whining and bitching makes those incel guys sound kind of reasonable to me. So here's the thing. You acknowledge that, well, your husband is the breadwinner, and even though he has been quarantined for 5 weeks, he has been killing himself to still earn money so you can go to the store and buy those fancy, stupid things that you like. And then you say, oh, I'm sorry, honey. Let me put those plates away for you. Yeah.
That was not helpful in any way. I think I'm gonna go with faking to be sick, honestly. But thanks for helping.
Yeah, he'll probably prefer that anyway. I imagine you nagged the shit out of him.
That kind of sounded a little bit like Rocky. Rocky inside.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We are 5th Street Improv today. We, once again, Megan Drianis, Amber Hutcherson, Sarah Schell, and I am Carl Hutcherson. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful evening.
Bye.